What's up, YouTube? It's EricALionsFan. Thanks for clicking on this video. Today we're going to look at a beer from Arcadia Ales. These guys are out of Kalamazoo, Michigan. This one is called the Porter Rico. It's a coconut porter. The beer comes in at 5.5% alcohol by volume. Don't know the IBUs. Didn't look at the website. Beer Advocate gives us an 85. The bros have not reviewed it yet. Rate Beers, not too kind. They give it a 65 and a 48 in the style. Brad Allison was the only beer reviewer to review this beer. He gave it a 3 out of 5 out of 5. That's a C70 on my scale, C minus. I kind of got from the video that I watched, him and I believe it's his wife that did it. I don't think they necessarily cared for it all that much. I kind of sped it all the way up to near the end to try to get a rating and see what he rated it. So, guys, that's pretty much all I got here. So let's crack this top and we'll see what we get. Nice this. Hopefully we got a good beer in our hands. Ooh, I can smell the coconut right away. Give it an aggressive pour. A little bit of smoke coming out. I'm going to slow this down so I don't have too much head coming out of this glass here. See if there's any sediment here on the bottom. Oh yeah, there's some sediment. Hopefully. Got some of it coming out, not a whole lot. There we go. All right, guys, there we go. The Porter Rico presentation is a foamy head, small, medium, large bubbles, kind of a web shaped. That's the first time I've kind of seen that. Now that the head settled down, there was a 2-finger head pour, but now it's came down to about a 1.5. Guys, it looks like a typical porter. You can see through it somewhat, but it's very murky looking. As I hold up to light, it's kind of like very murky. I'm getting some brownish stuff down here on the bottom. Maybe there's some cloudiness. Maybe that's where all the stuff is on here. Maybe that's where some of the coconut stuff is on here. I don't know if it's a filtered beer or not. I will say that. It looks like a pretty nice beer, guys. I got to admit, it looks very nice. All right, guys. Ooh, there's some sediment in here. Some sediment chunks I'm looking at here on the back. All right, guys. Let's get a nose on it. Let's see what we got. Ooh, right away. I'm getting very small coconut. Getting some roasted malts. And that's pretty much all I'm getting. Does it say anything else here on the bottle? An ale brewed with coconut. That's pretty much all it says. There's no other information on it. I don't even see a bottled on date or a canned on date on here. I do not see. That's kind of a bummer for this. Because at 5.5%, you're going to want to know what the date is that you've got it on here. And I don't, oh, maybe it's right here on the back. Yeah, here it is. 10/21 of 16, guys. So just coming up on the end of October, and now we're starting to come into the middle of April. So it's been about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months it's been in the bottle. Should still be good. Yeah, guys, that's all I'm getting is roasted malts and coconut here. All right, guys, let's throw down the goat. Let's see what we get. Bottoms up, guys. Cheers. I'll admit, guys, I'm not a big fan of coconut, but I am getting coconut. I'm getting roasted malts. It is a little thin, although porters are usually a little bit on the thin side, so not real surprised there. We got a little aftertaste of the coconut. Finish to me is a little on the dry side. Yep, finish to me is a little on the dry side. No alcohol presence on the taste either. And that's really it. There's not really a lot going on with this beer. It's very sessionable at 5.5%. So if you kind of want a porter, it's light and sessionable like this is. Starting to get to the point where it's not to the sessionable area. About 6% is probably about as high as I would go with a session beer. And even then, you're pushing it a lot. Excuse me. I don't know, guys. I'm not a big fan of coconut. So to me, this one's kind of pushing me away a little bit. But I'm not dissing it. It's a well-made beer. I'm just not going to, just kind of throw it to the wayside and call it good. And give it an outstanding score when it's, to me, is really not outstanding. It's not a drain pour either. Guys, for about a rating on this, I'm going to give it about... Since I'm not a big fan of coconut, I got the ABVs. I've got the ABVs. I've got the bottled on date. I just don't have the IBUs, although for this style, it's really not that critical. It is I will say it's a kind of a little bit bitter. It is there. If I were to guess on the IBUs, I'd guess maybe 35, 30, 35, maybe even 40 on the IBUs. I'm getting a little bit of bitterness. But for the most part, it looks to be an unfiltered beer, to be honest, is what it is. Maybe those are little coconut shreds in the beer here as I'm looking at it. So, guys, I think I'm going to probably give it a 75, about a C. I think it's a well-made beer. It's just that I don't really care for the coconut taste. So, yeah, I'll just leave it at that here. There's some if you like an unfiltered porter like this, I think it's probably a good one to get. But guys, what do you guys give the Arcadia Ales Porter Rico, their coconut ale? Coconut porter is actually what it is. Porters are technically a dark ale. So, guys, what do you guys give this? You guys give it an A, B, C, D, or F. I give this a 75, a C, only because I don't necessarily like the coconut flavoring in here. I'm not big on coconut beers, but I thought I'd at least give it a chance. So, but it's a well-made beer, guys. I'm not dogging them on it. It's just like the taste to me is a big factor in my reviews. And if it doesn't taste good, it's probably not going to get a good score. So, guys, if you've had this, go ahead and put it down in the comments. And also do a like, subscribe as well. And as always, guys, if you've had too much to drink, please get a designated driver. You guys know my spiel. Don't try to be over and drive home drunk. Get an Uber, a taxi, call a buddy to drive yourself home. Because if you don't and you try to drive home drunk, you're going to get pulled over, thrown in jail, court fees, possible prison time. And if you hit or kill somebody, you're going to be in the slammer for quite a while. And if you kill yourself, you're going to be 6 feet under, guys. Just don't do it. Sleep off your buzz. Go get your vehicle the next day or have your buddy take your vehicle back for you, okay? Guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces.